Hi, I'm Ron Williams, and welcome. For over 20 years now, I have worked our industry all over the world, creating abundance and success. In fact, recently I just finished serving as the president of the governing body association that oversees our industry worldwide. And one thing I noticed consistently was how difficult it was to create a global opportunity. In fact, customs, immigration, rules, and regulation every time leaves at least half of the world behind. Well, right now, I'm pleased to announce to you the first time I've been a part of or seen an entire global address system at your fingertips day one. One product, one price, doctor formulated, seamless, patented, just hot off the press. You know, we're going to move money and commodity at record pace. So we know we can't control the global economy, and we have a hard time controlling our homeland economies. But together we can create and control our own economy and build business successfully and residually. Check out FGXpress. Express yourself.
Thanks to the internet and social networking, we are connected to the world closer than ever before. Your friend who lives in South Africa or India is as close to you as your next-door neighbor. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could own a business that allows you to approach anyone in the world with no borders and no limitations? In the traditional business model, the manufacturer produces the product, then sells to the wholesaler, they spend big money in marketing and advertising, and then you buy from your local store. Everyone is making a profit but you. There's a better way to do business. The manufacturer can sell the products directly to you, thereby cutting out the middleman and paying you for sharing your experience with others. This word of mouth or social advertising is the new way to do business. This new way of doing business is growing like crazy. Almost 50,000 people join every day to create their financial future. Now you have a chance to be part of this first of its kind, worldwide, seamless opportunity. Are you ready? There are many ways to make money, and you can be rewarded by sharing this unique opportunity. First, your monthly business investment is only $60 or $120 US, which gives you either 1 or 2 product packs to use or share. Let's say you and your friends all choose to purchase $120 US worth of product each month. Every time you invite a new friend to join the business, you make $25 US. So the more people you invite, the more money you can make. With you and your friends now in business, you start working as a team so you can support each other and create wealth together. Everyone will build 2 teams. When you have your first 2 team positions filled, you and others above you can start helping others fill their 2 teams. By doing so, everyone is helping everyone. You receive up to a 12% team bonus each week, depending on how many sales are created in your small team. So, for example, if your small team does $10,000 in sales this week, you will receive $1,200 US as your team bonus. Another exciting reward is the 4-level matching bonus. With each person you directly invite and people they invite and so on, you'll have a chance to match their check every week when they receive their team bonus. You can match up to 4 levels with different percentages depending on your personal success. Additionally, the company also wants to reward you when you reach new financial milestones. With FGXpress, you will have the opportunity to earn cash rewards for every step you take. So there you have it. With only $60 or $120 US of product purchased each month, you can build a long-term residual income and be part of the FGXpress global family. Welcome to FGXpress. Welcome home.
제 소개를 간단하게 하겠습니다. 제 이름은 김민수이고요. 저는 세균의 내성 기전으로 박사학위를 받았으며 현재는 고려대학교 미래융합기술원 감염병 연구실의 박사로 있습니다.
Ever since my back surgery, I have been non-stop looking for something alternative that would help my back, whether it be diet, whether it be exercise, special beds, special devices, different medications, but I try not to get involved with the medication. I've been looking for something that's natural. And when these PowerStrips were first given to me, I had become almost cynical because I was bitter and defeated from sitting on the bed visiting with my kids instead of playing in the yard visiting with my kids. So it's very personal to me.
그래서 이제는 삶이 그냥 오래 사는 양적인 삶이 아니고 얼마나 질적으로 건강하게 오래 사느냐 하는 것이 우리가 당면한 문제일 것입니다.
So when I first put the first one on, I forgot I had it on. I just did it out of courtesy.
세포를 활성화시키고 통증을 완화시켜주는 작용을 하는 기전을 가지고 있는 제품입니다. 전 세계 인류가 고통 없이 살아갈 수 있는데 조금이나마 도움이 될 수 있도록 최선의 노력을 다할 뿐입니다.
And the next morning I woke up and I got my clothes on, one leg at a time. And the first thing I noticed was the first thing is I put my first leg in, but always when I put my second leg in, I have to lean on something because I trip and fall because I can't get my leg up and it hurts. Boom, it went right in. I ran to the office and looked for the rest of these PowerStrips because I wanted to see if this was like accident, coincidence or what.
그래서 우리가 개발한 패치는 화학적으로 합성한 메디신을 먹으면서 생기는 부작용이나 장기 손상 없이 인체의 모든 부위 세포.
And I'm not kidding you, they did not leave my side. I kept them in my backpack everywhere I went.
그리고 이 콘톰 에너지와 그 허브가 거기서 여러분께서 얘기하는 허브에 대해서 간단하게 말씀드리겠습니다. 그러니까 당신들이 말하는 허브는 한국말로는 그 인삼으로 이인삼에는 사포닌 성분이 들어있고 이 사포닌이 소염, 진통, 면역 증가, 항암 효과 등 여러 효능이 있습니다. 이건 국제적으로 다 증명이 된 거고요.
Let's just talk about the importance of energy. You know, when we're born, we're all born with energy. Experts now theorize that health is energy, that when we live a bad diet and lots of stress, the light or the energy goes down, and that's when disease happens. Or when we live a good diet and we manage our stress, then the light and the energy goes up. Well, the point is, if you look at that as a bank account, that you are the account manager, that we either make deposits or withdrawals, imagine how important PowerStrips are for every single person. I just tell people to wear it, no matter what, but put it where you think you need it most.
이 파동 에너지가 사포닌 성분의 효능을 향상시켜주고 파동 에너지 자체의 효과와 사포닌 성분의 효과가 합쳐져서 극대의 시너지 효과를 가져오는 것으로 알고 있습니다.
They have completely changed my life. And yes, I carry my kids around because that's the kind of dad I've always been.
Hello everyone, my name is Adam Saucedo. I'm a physician, and today I wanted to talk about a very special technology that's been incorporated into the PowerStrips. It's the germanium-based far infrared energy technology. You'll see a series of images of before and after application of a PowerStrip to the human body. What you should observe is something very interesting. Before the PowerStrip, you'll see images of an arm or a leg, perhaps a back. There's even an image on the face. If you look at the image beforehand, you'll see that the energy of the image looks diminished, lower. But after the PowerStrip is applied, it's clear that the energy, the far infrared energy, coming off the individual is increased. You'll see this as a darker red. This is very important to understand. This product has been having a dramatic impact on people's lives all over the world. The marketplace has never seen anything like it. And in the reading and studies that I've done, I've never seen anything like it. But there's a good reason for this. The scientific literature, the peer-reviewed articles that have been published on the technology in the PowerStrips shows that it's real. What we know is that if you give the body what it needs to do these amazing things, it's capable of anything. Today I want to talk to you about the PowerStrips by FGXpress, and I want to talk about all the technologies that have been engineered into them. There are 5 of them. The first is the water-soluble adhesive, the alpha-3 CMP marine phytoplankton that is proprietary to our company, Korean red ginseng, an important nutrient. far infrared technology that is germanium based. And the last thing I'll talk about is silver. The water-soluble technology that's been designed into the PowerStrips by FGXpress is critical. The strips are designed for regular use. And the patented process that's been used to design and to make this adhesive actually allows for a skin-friendly process. Most adhesives that are in this technology are actually pretty caustic to the skin. So if you use them on a regular basis, you get irritation. But in the case of the PowerStrip, you have a water-soluble technology that is gentle on the skin, is much less likely to cause things like contact dermatitis, and a big bonus is that people with skin issues will be less sensitive to this adhesive. These are all very important things to understand because they've been designed for regular use. I'd like to talk about alpha-3 CMP marine phytoplankton. Now remember, this phytoplankton is proprietary to this company. Marine phytoplankton is a naturally occurring, wild source of almost complete nutrition. Every spring on both poles of the earth, there is a bloom, and this bloom feeds almost all of the advanced life forms in the ocean. In fact, it provides complete nutrition to the great whales, the filter-feeding whales. Why is this marine phytoplankton so important? Well, it has almost complete nutrition. It has every amino acid required. It has all of the natural fatty acids. It has the vitamins and minerals required to maintain health. The cells require all of these elements, these building blocks, in order to recover health or to maintain health. There's a university study that demonstrates experimentally that marine phytoplankton actually elevates mood, creates a better sense of well-being. There's also evidence that it boosts our immune system and creates a more powerful immune response. Korean red ginseng has been used for hundreds of years, but during the past few decades we've begun to understand how it actually works. There's a large body of peer-reviewed published literature that begins to explain the processes that Korean red ginseng uses to create health. There's evidence that it mitigates pain. It actually blocks the calcium channels in the nerves that conduct pain. There's good evidence that it helps with anxiety. There's also evidence that it helps boost the immune system and improve liver function. There's good evidence in the medical literature that it helps sexual dysfunction, both in men and in women. It helps blood pressure. If you've got abnormally high blood pressure, it lowers it to within normal limits. If you have low blood pressure, it raises it to normal limits. So it has an adaptogenic effect. There's great evidence in the medical literature that Korean red ginseng has powerful anti-diabetic effects. There's also experiments that show that it has strong antioxidative effects. There's even evidence that it has powerful anti-aging properties. The next technology that I want to talk about is far infrared technology that is germanium based. Incorporated into the strip, into the base of the strip itself, are particles of germanium. Germanium is a naturally occurring element, but it has very interesting optical properties. It's understood by science that the body gives off energy in a spectrum of wavelengths. What germanium is able to do is actually absorb all of those wavelengths that are coming off the body and striking the power strip and refocus it and direct it back into the body, but in the far infrared spectrum. So the question is, what does far infrared do for the body? Reported in many medical studies is that far infrared actually activates the nitric oxide pathway. The nitric oxide pathway has many beneficial effects to the body, but chief among them is that it causes dilatation of the vessels, allowing for propagation of more blood, more oxygen to every cell in the body, and then it also helps the transport of all the metabolic wastes from cells out of the body. This is a critical technology. Silver is another technology that's been developed for the FGXpress PowerStrips. Now, for more than 100 years, we've understood that silver has strong antimicrobial effects. In fact, 100 years ago, when they would draw water out of a well, often a silver coin would be introduced into it. Now, the people who did that weren't sure why they were doing that, but now we understand that what was going on is that silver was having a direct effect on the bacterial count in the water. It was also protecting against protozoal infections, fungi, and also viruses. Recent studies have shown that the silver functions as an antimicrobial in a certain way. What it tends to do is attack or adhere to the membrane of a bacteria or the cell wall of a fungus and actually inactivate or kill those species. So silver has been incorporated to provide for protection against infection. So in summary, what I'd like to do is just mention each of these elements again so that you understand it in a global way. To begin with, we have the water-soluble, patented technology that's gentle on the skin, so it helps us with regular use. We also have germanium-based far-infrared technology that activates the nitric oxide pathway. Third, we have the proprietary alpha-3 CFP marine phytoplankton that delivers almost complete nutrition. The Korean red ginseng that has been designed into the patch delivers many positive healthful effects. The medical literature bears this out. That's important to remember. The last technology is silver. Silver has been incorporated into this technology for a very important reason. It has strong antimicrobial effects. It's able to fight off infections from many bacteria, from many funguses, viruses, and even protozoa. Taken as a whole, each of these 5 amazing technologies have been thoughtfully and carefully engineered into FGXpress PowerStrips.